flush it. That's all what we can do. Flush it in the toilet. Because it's just filth. There's nothing in it. Look to your kids, how much you see glory of Allah in them, and how much you love them, and how much... Don't you say subhanallah? Where did this come from? This child or daughters or girl, where do they come from? That is why خلق الإنسان من نطفة, powerless. The drop or the clot, totally, absolutely powerless, has no value. Tell me what value you're going to put on that drop. What value? How much value you're going to put? We said the only value we do it, we flush it in the toilet. That's all. Absolutely, because it is to us worthless, has absolutely no meaning, no value. Until it is in the womb and it is nourished and the will of Allah goes, then it becomes a human being. How much you put value on yourself? How much value you put on yourself? I can't put value on myself. So, supposed to make me compelled to say subhanallah, to love Allah, to surrender to Him, to hasten do something good so I can come closer to Him. Not becoming open opponent. Allah said, Khasim. An opponent is less, not that much, means stubborn-headed opponent. Because there are some opponents, but they are logic, they are rational, they are flexible. No. Khasim means stubborn-headed, rigid opponent. No compromise. And you listen to the Quran, it never moves you. That's why He said he's stubborn. Give you Allah verses, ayat, take your life, make you get old, make you sick, shows you His signs around you, take the dear ones. Somebody died and he's still stubborn. You don't change. And that's Khasim. Khasim basically one way or the other. Never, there is no flexibility or change or reflection to ponder and think seriously about it. When you have enemy like that, what do you do with it? If you have an enemy like that, what do you do with him? Take him out. Though Allah said, I'm merciful, I'll just keep after you, call you, warn you, give you chances, open, forgive you. I am waiting for you. Take your time. I will never do it with someone that I don't like or really enemy for me. I will never wait. I tell them, take your time. But Allah is saying in the surah, ادعو إلى سبيل ربك بالحكمة والموعظة. Call to the path of Allah with wisdom and nice words. And give them time. Let them take their time. We have to think of this Khasim al-Mubin. Allah describing us that we are really stubborn-headed, rigid, insisting on open, rebellious and open. And the evidence, as we said, the warning everywhere, the signs, the call, the prophets, the Quran, the life, the death, the birth, all these signs should at least make me flexible, think about it. But Allah said, Khasimun Mubin, clear. And so, and that is the first of, we said, greatness of Allah in His creation. I mean, we can take the clay and make out of it whatever clay they make, what makes out of the clay. Potter and this, sculptures, that's all what we do. They have no compassion, they have no soul, they have no feelings, they have no sweet or sour tongue, they have basically a piece of rock. That's all what it is. That's all what we can do. But Allah made out of it is something like you. That no one, absolutely not just no one. The only thing I can say is Subhan. And I can say, glory, exalted. No way I can praise him. You know, no way I can praise him enough. Just by understanding this creation. From the clock or the drop to man. And every day there is so many people born. Every one of them never is a carbon or similar. Never. His creativity has no limit. You know, they fool us. All the stars, different model, and this different. And you look 90% the same. 90% the same like the previous one. They fool us. Change little things here and here, and sometimes worse than the one before that. And they say, oh, well, creativity. Take your children and look to them from one to the last one. Every one of them totally different than the other one, in all aspects. So, خلق الإنسان من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين. This is number one. Number two. Go ahead, five. In five, there are details into it. This one, just very precise. Created man from a mixture of sperm and God and man. That's it. That's what we
and the cattle. Allah has created them for you. In them there is warm clothing and of the meat. And wherein is beauty for you when you bring them home within the week, as you lead them forth to pasture in the morning. And they carry your loads to a land that you could not reach except with great trouble to yourself. Truly your Lord is full of kindness, most merciful. And Allah has created horses, mules, and donkeys for you to ride. And as an adornment, He, Allah, creates other things of which you have no knowledge.
Okay. Now, we are going just to basically today we'll try to discover some of these signs of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, greatness of Allah in His creation. And here is the pattern. And Allah has mentioned specifically some of the benefits. But we said at the beginning, وَإِن تَعُدُّوا نِعْمَةَ اللَّهِ لَا تُحْصُوهَا. If you take, say, the horse, or the cow, or the goat, or the sheep, and sit down and write down how many benefits out of this animal, you will never be able. And there are some uses of these that we don't know about. The more we advance, the more we learn how we can make use of these animals, whether in medication or manufacturing some medical things or in other research or in other whatever. It is limitless. There is absolutely no limit. How many benefits come from those cattle, each one of them. So, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants to give us little idea about His bounties and the greatness of His bounty and the graciousness of Him when He created this for whom? Created cattle for whom? Allah created cattle for whom? For you. Now, you cannot create, you cannot even, if Allah made them, listen to this, if Allah made those cattle seven-headed opponents rebellious, you will never be able to control. If Allah makes them just to treat you the way you treat Allah, you will never be able to benefit from it. You can't. When He made it, subdued them, made them in total submission and surrender to you. It didn't make them rebellious. Opponents. No, make them that way. And he said, I created you in the same way. Why you didn't do the same? وَالْأَنْعَامَ خَلَقَهَا لَكُمْ. وَالْأَنْعَامِ, cattle was created by him for you. Now, do you like animals? Anybody doesn't like animals? We can go now to another issue. Allah created animals for us, but at the same time, He created us a drive to interact and benefit from drive. You know what is drive? It's like the food drive, all those natural desires. Created them for us, but also created in us an essential drive to like them and to interact with them and to benefit. Okay? What happened when this called industrial revolution? What did it do? Separated us from them. No interaction whatsoever. But we have this drive, essential drive in us. It's there. So what do? We go to sex. That's how, because it has to be fulfilled. This drive has to be fulfilled. But this industrial revolution just took us away. We are machine, electricity, and street and cars, no place for animals. You see kids and tell them we're going to go to the zoo. They never sleep. Why? Maybe they never seen animal before. But they get excited. This is an essential drive in us. That to interact and use and benefit from them. So when the intelligence of human beings took us apart, the drive will not be dying. Will be there, and we will try basically to fulfill it by what? A natural means that has in it lot of things. Because this animal Allah created to be free. To be free in the nature. And we put them in there. We put them in prison. We prison them. If you are prisoned, what are you going to feel? Why? Because it is our pleasure. We prison them and we don't care. We enjoy it that they are really in prison. They have philosophy, they have logic. But the logic of Allah is the truth that Allah has created those animals, cattle, in the nature to take care of them. And you interact with them, benefit from them, protect them, but they can't protect themselves really. You don't intervene, they protect them. I don't need them to protect. What happened? That's what happened. So, you know right now how much money goes to you? Really. They value pets more than animals, more than human beings and children. Really. They love their animals more than their children. They can't stand their children. They don't want them around. Just little bit and go away. Well, I don't know, you tell me. Right. You good one. You dislike your relatives or your children because they are, you know what? I like that. They are opponents. After how you oppose them and you want them to like you. Your children, when they are opponents, you don't like them. How you want Allah to like you when you are opponents? You say you like animals because they are not opponents. That is what Allah said. Your thinking is just not right. Your thinking is not right. So probably, I mean, if you, they are going now, okay. It used to be very simple. Now they become extremists in matters of faith. There are extremists beyond your imagination. Grooming shops. You know how much? Take your dog to the grooming shop. You know how much? $200, $300. Yeah. Give this to the poor who doesn't have a bite to eat, too much. Groom the dog, that's all right. And so many other. So this has become extreme. It's fine, you can have animals, and Allah said, and have pets, and in a right way, but it becomes extreme. They become holy. Dogs become just holy cow. I mean, you don't touch it. And if you listen to this, basically the nature is going to manifest itself either the right way or the wrong way, and that's what is it. Allah said, I created cattle for you. You enjoy them, you interact with them, but I made them not rebellious or opponent to me. So don't be rebellious and opponent to me, because you're gonna die and come back to me. Also the creations of Allah is perfect. Look to the animals, how Allah created in a perfect way to fit. What was the purpose? The purpose, Allah said some purposes, one of it's death. Death? What is death? The first one, he said, فِيهَا دِفْءٌ. Cattle was created for you.
Oh. And the cattle, Allah has created them for you. In them there is warmth.
Okay, just stop here. Just take this one. In them there is what?
Warmth.
Okay, can you tell me in what way the warmth comes to us from the cattle? Huh? Okay, skin and hair. What else? What else? Huh? Milk, food and milk. That is the real warmth. Yeah, and protection and immunity. What else? As we said, Allah has created in us essential drive that when we interact with the animals, they become happier and we become happier. But in the right way, not the extreme way. In the fair way, where they still free to do that. But also, he said, so we know that the skin and the fur and whatever produce the meat when you eat, it's gonna get you warm, and many other things that are manufactured or produced from the animals goes to every aspect of our medications and our fabrics, our clothes. It goes all from this animal. That's why he said, in them one of the benefits is warmth. Now, what was that? Right. Basically, the first one is warmth, whether it is indirect or direct. We know right now the best coat and fur coat and skins is the way you can really protect yourself from cold. If you have a good leather coat, you are. And how much a piece of good leather coat? How much? $600-700 least. Yeah. Well, that's only the skin of that animal, and you know the bones and all. Basically, every part of the animal is a source of benefit to you. Everything, absolutely. Even the felt, even their intestine content, whatever is a good benefit to you. There is nothing can be wasted. But when we make cars, how much we get benefit out of it? Huh? Pollution and metals and gas and burning, and then even when you finish and smash it, it's still another problem. Okay, so وَالْأَنْعَامَ خَلَقَهَا لَكُمْ فِيهَا دِفْءٌ وَمَنَافِعٌ. And the second one is?
And numerous benefits.
Numerous benefits. I mentioned few of them. And then?
And of them you eat.
And of them you eat. Okay, now, probably we know that you can live as a vegetarian, but you don't eat meat, but still you have to have the protein. And now there are people, extreme. There are people, they think really meat just from A to Z is harmful. And that is just go straight to oppose the wisdom of Allah. If He created them and He said, modernity in eating some of them, it was made purposely as a food for you, then it should not be a cause of harm. But if you eat too much or you eat the wrong things or so and so, it could be anything. Anything can cause you to get harm. So these are now going extremists where they say meat is harmful. And totally, that contradicts the Quran. It should not, Allah will not create something harmful and it is harmful, imminent, and there is no really balance. It might be, as Allah said, the worst thing I created wine, where it has benefit, but it also has harm in it. Or pigs, it has benefit, but it has harm on it. Whatever I forbid you, it has benefit and harm. To protect you from the harm, I made it forbidden for you, even it has some benefit on it. Just stop away from it to save you. But if He said, وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ, from it you eat, there is no doubt about it, there is no harm if you do it the right way, in a moderate way, the way Allah has prescribed and the way people did it before. If you go extreme, then it will harm. وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا جَمَالٌ. Now listen to this.
And wherein is beauty.
Beauty. Now you know what is it? What is happening today? Dogs beauty contest. You haven't seen this? It is the whole world focus about it. Go to the Cedric Wanty Zoo. I went in there are probably 5,000 dogs. What is this? Beauty contest. And there is a queen, and there is a king, and all of this. Right. Right? So there is beauty in them. Even this funny beauty, but with no doubt there is beauty in the animals all of them. Also from cows and goats and sheep. There is a beauty in them. You look at them, you like them. Jamal. But here said, حين تريحون وحين تسرحون.
And wherein is beauty for you when you bring them home in the evening, and as you lead them forth to pasture.
Is not that quiet. Turihun. What is turihun? When you relax in your home. Because all the decorations in the house, some of us come from animals. Okay? وَحِينَ تَسْرَحُونَ. When you go out to travel, there are some of part of your beauty coming from animals, whether it's a leather coat or shoes. What is shoes? There is not a great beauty for where they come from. Okay? So there is beauty in them themselves. But also, whatever they profit you when you are at home, there are a lot of parts in your home, they come from leather coats. What is leather coat? Oh, and so on and so forth. So that some of the decor at home when you are resting is coming from the animals. Or when you travel, it's basically the shoes and other things also coming in addition to themselves. They are having beauty on them. تريحون وحين تسرحون. And the next one, وتحملوا أثقالكم.
And they carry your loads to a land that you could not reach except with great trouble to yourself. Truly your Lord is full of kindness and mercy.
Before we have the machine and cars and all these things, people travel around the world with animals. Basically, without animals, they could not. When the European settlers came here, what they had? Basically the wagons, right? And they just keep traveling forever and carrying whatever they want to go around. So it was the only really means to carry the heavy things and travel around. But Allah said, I will create something else to be quite in addition to him, and that is what we know. At that time they didn't know what is going to come, but right now we know there are means of traveling and carrying the load greater than the animals. But for a long time of human history, the only way to carry heavy load and to travel across the globe is the animals and nothing else. Now, والخيل والبغال.
And Allah has created the horses for you and the donkeys for you to ride and as an adornment. And Allah created other things of which you have no knowledge.
Alright. وَيَخْلُقُ مَا لَا Allah will create other things that you have no knowledge at that time. We know today we have planes and we have cars and trucks and lifting forks and all these things that replacing the animals in this regard, especially heavy things. But here Allah specifically khayl, bighal and hamir. Okay, so the horses, the mules and the donkeys, they come basically. Mules is combination of horses and donkeys. That's how they make the mules, and each one of them has its own usage. Khayl, it can be used in a war to fight. They are skills, they are smart, they are so and so. Bighal is really stronger than donkeys, where they can climb any mountain and carry a lot of load. It used to be a sign of power and might and wealth if you have a mule. All kings and princes and those might people in the past, they have to have mules. Mules, basically what you call sports car, just like it's greater than a sports car. Like, what do you call it? Huh? Right. Eating with her. So, and the donkey. لِتَرْكَبُوهَا, that you can ride. And right now, still people love, there are many villages around us, just to go to ride horses, just to go to ride mules, just to go to ride ponies, just to go to ride animals. And it is fun, and people, it's part of their life. Here you go to Wichita, beyond your imagination. How many, say, sports events? There are more than that. Events for riding horses, racing, and also mule, pony, and so on and so forth. It's part of our nature, though we are very industrial, but the animals, we live them aside, they are in the park. The cattle, we live them in the park, and we are away from them. But the khayl and the bighal and the donkey, we kept them with us, integrated them in our life. And you can go around Wichita and see many arenas where they come and bring those animals, horses, mules, and donkeys, just for the sake of their life. And this is something very popular in the American society, that it is a sport, and every kid, they believe it has to go. And if you just open your door and go to just one time to one of the arena, and you will see how people, they take it serious, and they make really great sport out of it. So they integrated that. That's why Allah has put the cattle in one way, put donkeys, horse, and mules in one category. We cannot get rid of this because we love them, integrated them in our city life. But the cattle, we left them in the farm. And so on and so forth. So, this is now the detail of that, as you can see here, 5 pages. We are going to stop here, or we can go to number 9, and then we're going to start next week the other part. So we said created heaven and earth, and then we started dissecting one, or breaking down what is in it. Started with human being, and then we went to the cattle, and then from the cattle we went to the horses and all these animals. But as we say, look at these, you study them, you understand them, should compel you to say Subhanallah, how great Allah in His creation, in His bounties, in His knowledge, in His will, in His mind. Should each one of them compel you with love to say glory and exalted Allah in His creation, in His bounty, in His knowledge, in His will and might. That is what the surah is, going to present aspect of His creation to lead us to send our praise to Allah for these 5 qualities of Allah. And these 5 qualities, they are so important. I'm going to just repeat them, but by the end I'll tell you what is it. Those 5, the creation and the bounty and the knowledge and the will and the might of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Critical. This is the essence of the oneness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In a way, is going to be presented in this surah. And if you know those, based on what is presented in the surah, you have really the essence of Tawheed. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to accept us, make us sincere, increase our knowledge of His book, make us guided by the Quran, protected by the Quran, and make us the protection of the Quran, make us among those who understand His book, act upon that, and disseminate this knowledge to all mankind. Deliver warning to all mankind. What we need to deliver warning? Wake up. Do good for yourself while you can, and time permits, before it is not possible. Assalamu alaikum. Jazakallah khair.